spend an evening with me after school as a teacher. The first thing I'm going to do, what I usually like to do, is make a to-do list of my evening. I'm going to try and be productive tonight because I feel like I've got quite a lot of time. I've just had a very quick meeting with a parent about some maths resources I'm going to provide for extra practice. That took literally 5 minutes. So my plan now is make the to-do list and spend 2 hours ploughing through it. Okay, my handwriting's horrendous, I know. I need to write up the observation for my student, and I also need to email some bits over for her lessons for next week. I'm going to mark my books on the side. So there's a few maths and a few history. Mark the English, floor books. I'm actually getting my TA to get on with that. She's fab. ETA bits, and then try to do some filming at the end. So I have started with writing up my students' observation. I'm just going to show you what a blank observation form for this trust looks like, so you've got an idea, because I think it's quite interesting. So when I fill it in, obviously I have to evaluate the teaching, just kind of write all my different observations. She has an inquiry question which I give each week, and I obviously have to comment on how she's done with that. And then it goes on to pupil progress. So did they make progress in the lesson, the key strengths, the development, and then we think of a new inquiry question for next week. So at the minute, the main focus is behaviour management and just making sure that they're all listening and engaged, but she's really working hard. I'm super impressed with kind of how that's going. So that's good. So I've managed to do that. I've also emailed everything over for next week. She's going to be teaching 2 maths lessons next week on long division, which is pretty hard for a student. I'm obviously going to do a lot of the build up for that anyway. So just sent her some bits over that's going to help her plan those lessons. And then I'm going to move on to... Well, actually, now I'm going to go and get my feedback for my lesson that I did this morning, because it was my observation this morning. I'm doing a full separate video about my lesson obs. So if you're interested in how that went, you can go check that out. Final job, I'm going to do some marking. So many books, so little time.